They called him the Lion of the Senate, a symbol of the past who spent nearly 5 decades in office trying to shape America's future. One of his last public appearances was at a summit on healthcare reform, one of Edward Kennedy's signature issues.
Today, another young president has challenged another generation to give back to this nation.
Teddy Kennedy was the last and youngest of an extraordinary band of brothers. John Kennedy became president. Robert Kennedy ran for the presidency. Assassins killed both men.
Like my brothers before me, I pick up a fallen standard, sustained by their memory of our priceless years together. I shall try to carry forward that special commitment to justice, to excellence, to courage that distinguished their lives.
In 1962, the Democrat took over the Senate seat once held by his oldest brother. He proved to be a tireless legislator and a great survivor. He survived a plane crash and later survived a scandal when he drove his car off a bridge at Chappaquiddick, killing his passenger. Kennedy left the scene and didn't call the police until the next day.
Only a Kennedy could have survived that. Politically, he continued to get elected, and elected, and elected. Never lost an election. Never really had a very tough election. But that was Massachusetts, and he was part of the royal family in a sense.
The scandal did hurt the senator when he finally announced his own presidential bid in 1980. Kennedy challenged Jimmy Carter, the president, who was also a Democrat. The fight continued all the way to the Democratic Convention, when Edward Kennedy finally conceded.
For all those whose cares have been our concern, the work goes on, the cause endures, the hope still lives, and the dream shall never die.
It is time now for Barack Obama.
Decades later, Edward Kennedy endorsed a presidential candidate who he thought embodied those words. The decision energized Barack Obama's campaign. The same year, Teddy Kennedy's doctors discovered a malignant brain tumor. He did return to the Senate, the scene of his greatest accomplishments. Mark Simpkin, ABC News, Washington.